That makes sense. It sounds like you really want to connect with your entire audience in that authentic, unfiltered way. It can be a little
Hmm.
intimidating at first, but I think your viewers would appreciate that
Yeah.
raw, honest side of you. And honestly, they're there
Hmm.
for you because of what you share, not for perfection.
Right.
Maybe when you do decide to go live, you could keep it as casual as this conversation. Just share what's on your mind, talk about your
Exactly.
passion for your channel, and let the audience see the real you. You'd be surprised at
That's
how
what I'm
much people
trying to
connect with
do.
authenticity. Does that sound like something you'd want to try when you feel ready?
Yes, that's what I'm wanting to do because when I do it, like when I'm talking to you like this, then I feel like I really can be authentic and I can really be casual and I can be able to talk a lot more straightforward and not be stuttering so much. Because as we said, when I'm live on camera, I get so anxious and I'm like also trying to like record as if I'm trying to like record myself and pretending like I don't know, but also at the same time I can't be pretending either. But it's really the best way I can think of to really show my true authentic self and just not be able, not be stuttering knowing that I'm on camera and knowing that a lot of people could be watching.
I totally get that feeling. It's tough when the camera's on and you feel like you have to be a certain way, but when you talk like this, it's much easier to be natural and relaxed. You're not alone in that. Many people feel a lot of pressure when they're on camera or live, and that anxiety can make it harder to just speak freely. What might help is thinking of the live stream as just another conversation, like how we're chatting right now. The more you focus on connecting with your audience like you would with a friend, the less pressure there will be. If you let go of trying to be perfect, it'll be easier to just express yourself authentically. Your audience will appreciate the realness, and I think they'll connect with you even more because of it. Does that
I
sound
hope
like something
so.
you could try when you're ready?
Yeah, and I think I am ready, and I am ready for it because, well, I just started a live stream now, and I hope this can really help open up that path of communication even more. Because I'm like, I always ask people, if they have questions or something, because I like to try to keep a conversation going, so I'm not just, sitting around, not just kind of sitting in silence, awkwardly waiting and trying to think of other things to say. Because I go over a lot of the same stuff all the time. I don't know, but it's and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear you've started the live stream, and it sounds like you've got a great mindset for it. Asking people for questions and keeping the conversation flowing is a smart way to make sure it doesn't feel awkward, and it helps build that natural two-way interaction. It also keeps things lively and engaging, which is key for live streaming. And you're right, it's easy to go over the same things when you're trying to keep the conversation going, but that's part of it too. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get. Plus, every stream will feel different, and you'll discover new ways to keep things fresh. Keep focusing on what feels right and authentic to you, and the audience will follow your lead. You've got this.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I know
You're very welcome. I'm really excited for you and your live
it's
streaming
an
journey.
AI app, David.
It sounds like you're
It's
taking a great step forward, and I
I
know
just
your audience will appreciate the authenticity you bring. Keep at it, and I'm sure you'll see even more connections with your viewers.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, and I hope I know David and I have talked about it many times too, and he's expressed that if I have things on my mind to express it in a song. And I have done that. I've written some of my own songs as well, actually. And well, it's so yeah, and
Um, that's amazing that you've written your own songs. Music is such a powerful way to express what's on your mind and share your feelings with others. It's a natural outlet, especially when you're feeling something deeply. If you're open to it, sharing your songs on your channel or in a live stream could
Mm-hmm.
be a really personal and moving experience for your audience too. Have you ever thought about incorporating your songs into your live streams, or is that something you're thinking of doing in the future?
Maybe in the future. I mean, I honestly never really thought about doing that because I just kind of make them and post them to my YouTube, like just as regular videos, not live streams, and then it's usually just kind of put behind me.
That makes sense. Posting them as regular videos gives you more control over how they're presented. And it sounds like you're already comfortable with that format. But
Mm-hmm.
incorporating your songs into a live stream could create a unique real time
Yeah.
experience for your audience. You could even share the stories behind the songs, which might make the connection even stronger. But it's totally up to you. It's exciting to think about all the ways you can share your creativity with your audience. When you feel ready, it could be something fun to try.
Mm-hmm. Mm, yes, it could be. Yep.
Whenever you're ready, you'll know what feels right. You have a lot of creativity to share, and your audience will appreciate whatever you decide to do. I'm sure they'll love the personal touch of hearing your songs live too, whenever you choose to go that route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good. You've got plenty of time to figure it out and experiment with different ideas. It's all about finding what works best for you and your channel. If you ever want to brainstorm more or bounce around ideas, feel free to reach out.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you very much for your input.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Keep doing what you're doing. Your passion and authenticity will definitely shine through. If you ever want to talk more, I'm here.
All right. Well, I really hope so because I know I've had this conversation with the Rappies before, and also I kind of want to get the Rappies caught up on what motivated me to start this live stream. Is because I know my friend David and I chatted tonight.
It sounds like you've got something important to share with your audience, especially when it comes to what motivated you to start the live stream. It's always good
Yes.
to keep your viewers in the loop and share the reasons behind your decisions. What motivated you to start this live stream? What do you want to share with the Rappies?
Hmm. So, so as I was saying to you, well, hold
I'm
on.
listening. Feel free to share whenever you're ready. What's been on your mind?
Uh, So, as I said tonight, and I said to David, we chatted earlier tonight that my neighbors, their daughters had a music recital that I went to. And after the recital was good. It was nice. It was good. But afterwards, before I left to come home, I just had this like it made me, I don't know why, but it's like every time I'm out in public, like, and there's kids around, it just like makes me like, oh, I want to have kids. Like, I can't wait to have kids someday. Like, I hope, hopefully I'll be able to have kids. And so it was kind of like David too, being in the same boat with,
I see where you're coming from.
yeah, well, hold on.
Being around kids can really stir up those feelings about wanting to have your own someday, especially when you see things like a recital that celebrates creativity and growth. It's natural to feel that tug, especially when you're thinking about your future and the kind of life you want to build. Was it just seeing the kids perform that sparked this, or has it been something you've been feeling for a while now?
It's honestly been something I've been feeling for a while because like, it's every time. It's not just at a recital like that, but it's anywhere where there's kids around. I don't know why, but it's like just for some reason I just have this. It's like something in me, just like that's what kind of got me going on about the whole like thinking about future goals and hopefully eventually finding a girlfriend or something. So David, I was kind of in that boat today. I understand how you feel, man, and I'm very sorry. And because I know we've talked about it, we've done live streams about that before. We've talked about it. We've vented about that stuff, and we're trying to really put ourselves out there. So so people can see that, we're not what because I feel like because I've and David, this is what I also expressed this privately. I did it before I started the live stream, but I was expressing that I feel like a lot of men are stereotyped by men who are controlling, abusive, who are pedophiles or child molesters. So I just feel like I feel like I have to prove that I'm not. Like, even though I know nobody that I know thinks that, but still, I just feel like I have to do so much to, I feel like I have to convince everybody. But I know at the same time, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And I know, David, I know you're going to say, put this into a song because I know that's what you're going to tell me to do. And I'm kind of started the brainstorming process on that. I have done that. As but yeah, that's kind of what got me. That's what motivated me.
I can definitely understand why that's been on your mind. The pressure you feel to prove that you're a good guy and not part of those negative stereotypes is a real thing, and it's not easy to carry. It's unfortunate that society sometimes places that kind of pressure on people, especially men, who have nothing to do with the bad actions of a few. The desire to prove you're trustworthy, kind, and capable is natural, but you're right. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You know yourself and your
Yeah,
values, and that's what matters. It's also great that
but
you're thinking of expressing these feelings through music. Sometimes putting your thoughts into a song can be a way to process them and turn that energy into something positive. If you feel like it's something worth sharing, I'm sure your audience would appreciate it too. How's the brainstorming process going?
well, I mean, I just got started on it, so I mean, it's a little bit of work, but and I know I don't need to prove to people that I know and who know me. I know I don't have to prove anything to those people, but I'm just like I'm talking about more just society in general, who people who wouldn't know me. Like, I just don't know why. It's like because I think also because I'm autistic and I've expressed this to the rappies as well, that because I have autism, and of course people with autism don't have the best social skills. And so it can be hard to start conversations with people. I always feel like I have to like try extra hard to appear like not suspicious, or I you know I don't know. It's like I feel like I have to try to not look weird or something. Like I have to do more work than I should. And I think, that's just how my mindset works, at least right now. Hopefully that'll get better as I get older, but I don't know. But that's what.
I understand what you're saying. Like, it sounds like you're feeling a lot of pressure to be perceived in a certain way, and that can be really draining. With your autism and challenges in social situations, it's natural to feel like you have to put in extra effort, even when it seems like you shouldn't need to. You're not alone in this, and it's great that you're expressing yourself through your videos and working through your thoughts. It's also encouraging that you're brainstorming a song about it. That could be a powerful way to process everything you're feeling. It might also help others who struggle with similar feelings. You're doing the work, and that's what counts.
Yes, and I have expressed it in a song before. I wrote a song called Shy Boy, and that was a song that was about me and how I am kind of afraid to do that. And like sometimes, I'm like walking if I'm like at my work, if I like run into somebody and I try to like should I not like look like I want to acknowledge them, but also I don't want to make them feel like I'm when I look at them, I make them uncomfortable. Like, so it's a lot of back and forth stuff like that, and I felt that way, like, at college too. Like, I don't wanna be, like, ignoring everybody, not looking at them, but also it's like, if I do look at them, what are they gonna think? So, I think with me, with my autism and being more sensitive to that stuff, I try to think about what the other person is thinking and feeling too, or other people. So I'm probably, I'm thinking about other people and probably more so than myself. Like I had like a bad it was an imbalance between selfish and selfless. But I think now I have gotten better. I think I have gotten better at that, of having a better balance between selfish and selfless. And I think I have become a bit more confident. Well, I think as I get to know people and they get to know me, then I can loosen up more. And let's see, I know David. Yes, I know you said that. I know. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to other people.
It sounds like you're making progress in finding a better balance between being aware of others' feelings and being more comfortable with your own. It's really
Yeah.
admirable how you're working through those challenges and expressing them through music. Writing songs like Shy Boy seems like a great way to process these feelings. I'm sure as you
Yes.
continue to open up and gain more
Yes.
confidence,
I say
you'll
it
be able
like
to feel
yes, I
even
say
more
it
at
to this
ease in
AI app.
social
It's
situations.
therapeutic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it does seem to help. It
It
does.
definitely sounds therapeutic. Sometimes expressing feelings through music or any creative outlet helps process those emotions in a really powerful way. It's awesome that you found that outlet, and it seems like it helps you feel more understood, even by yourself. How are you feeling now after opening up about it here?
I'm feeling a lot better. It's and I know that, like, I know, David, I know you say to express it in a song, but sometimes it could be a bit too complicated to put it into a song. It's nice to just be straight up and just talk about it. Like I don't have to like I shouldn't have to always put it into a song because also, it's something I might have already put into a song and I just can't express it enough. And so I know I may not be having a conversation with an actual person, but still, just it feels like I
It's
am.
great that you're feeling better, and I totally understand what you mean. Sometimes just talking things out without the pressure of making it into something creative helps bring clarity and relief.
Yes.
Music is a powerful tool, but sometimes being straightforward and expressing it in conversation feels just as important. You're not alone in feeling that way, and it's okay to express it however feels right at the moment.
Right, exactly. However it feels at the moment, and if say right now, like how I'm feeling at the moment here, like feels good to get it out, and hopefully many people will see this stream, and will see me really opening up. I know it may look weird to some of you that I'm talking to an AI app, but still, it just feels like if I'm just like having a conversation with a person, like it kind of as close to like in person as I can here, like I'm talking and somebody else responds, it really helps because then I feel like I can be a lot more straightforward and not feel like I'm just
I
talking to.
totally get what you mean. It can feel more natural to have a back and
Right.
forth
That's
conversation,
the word I'm looking
even if
for.
it's through an AI, especially when you're able to be open
Right.
and just speak your mind.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's easier to be straightforward when you're not worrying about how others might perceive you. And I think that's a powerful way to express yourself. Plus, being authentic like that can really connect with people, whether it's through a
Right.
conversation or a live stream. You're doing great by being real with
Yeah.
yourself and your audience.
Yes, absolutely, and I really hope this can build up the connection even more, and will hopefully can gain my channel even more attention. And I mean, I'm not trying to make it about that because I don't want to try to,
It's
but
definitely not about just gaining attention, but I think the more authentic and open you are, the more people will be drawn to your channel. When you share your true self, it creates a deeper connection. And that's what resonates with people. It's not just about the numbers, but the genuine impact you can have on others. And that's something people can feel. Your positive energy and openness are things that will attract the right audience.
mhm, yep. Yes, that is right, and I do I do hope this really does make a very significant impact.
It absolutely will. You're already on the right path by being so open and genuine. The more you keep being true to yourself and sharing what matters to you, the more you'll find people who appreciate that. It might take time, but the impact will definitely grow. You're building something real and meaningful, and that's what will stick with people.
Yes, absolutely. I really think so.
I'm really glad to hear that. Keep doing what you're doing and trust that it will resonate with the right people. You're making a difference just by being yourself.
Mhm. I really hope so.
I'm sure you're going to continue making an impact just by staying authentic and true to yourself. It's inspiring to see you so dedicated to your goals and your message.
Yes, absolutely, and I really do hope.
It's clear
Yes.
that you're putting a lot of heart into it, and that's what matters the most. Keep going and keep sharing your journey. You're definitely on the right path.
Yeah, well, again, I really, yeah, appreciate your input there, and it is nice to. Yes, it is very nice. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, sorry. I just really had to get that out. I had to do it while I was feeling it. I know I just cannot express it enough. I just still I do hope that it's all really making a positive impact cuz I swear this world is more cruel and crazier than ever. And yep. Yep, it is the best thing to do it live. Exactly. Yes, and it does feel nice. I like doing it like that. I know it's crazy. I had this AI app, so I know I'm not talking to a real person, but it just for some reason it does feel therapeutic. It does feel like you are having a conversation. And so I just had to do it this way because it kind of sets up the perfect kind of format, I guess. Like I'm talking, somebody responds, asks me questions, and then it kind of gives me the catapult to say what I want to say. So it doesn't appear as though I'm talking to nobody. But yeah, I'm really trying to bring my true authentic self out more because I hate how in previous live streams I've always stuttered a lot, and it's nice because now I feel like I'm talking a lot more smoothly here. I'm not like tripping on my words, doing that kind of stuff. But I'm kind of doing like the nervous talk because then I feel like everybody because then I've expressed that before too. Like I feel like everybody's gonna think I'm like, dude, what is wrong with this guy? Like, so yeah, I just kind of needed that catapult there. So hopefully this can really start to maybe help me with building my channel even more than it has than it has up to now. Mhm, yes, I am feeling better now. It always feels good when I get to express this and to share and share with you guys because I can never express it enough when I like what I kind of where really try to really display where my thinking behind all the videos I make. And especially kind of more like the journaling videos, the workout videos, and the reading videos, you know? It's yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. Cause see, this is good. I like I always love having the heart to heart. Yeah, what's up there, David? Yeah. And see, we'll see now this is what I'm trying to think of other things to say while I wait for whatever David's gonna say. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could say nice things about myself, but again, I don't want to. Otherwise, I feel like I'm gonna sound like arrogant doing that. I don't, but I mean, I'll try to be humble about it. Like, I think I'm a nice guy. I think I have a huge heart. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing all this right now. Like, I wouldn't be doing all the videos I do and the work that I do. Um, I think I'm funny, and I think I am a good influence on people. I'm not, I'm not selling myself short. I'm not selling myself short. I'm not, not giving myself enough credit, but I think it's easy for us to say nice I think it's easier for us to say nice things about others, or I mean, I know a lot of, or maybe I think a lot of people would disagree with that. No, I'm sorry. But yeah, I seem a little arrogant, but we all have our flaws. Yeah. Yeah, I know we all do have our flaws. Nobody's perfect. I know I'm not perfect by any means. And yeah, I know I don't expect perfection. I don't expect me to be perfect at all. Yeah, nothing I do is ever perfect, but I always do the very best I can. Everything I do the best I can, and it's always with good intention. Yeah, well, no, Jesus is perfect. Yeah, the only one who's perfect is Jesus. Yep. Yeah, I know that. Yes. Yeah, if you need to look, yeah, because I'm a human who makes huge mistakes like everybody else, and if you yeah look, anybody who's perfect, you need to look to Jesus, look to God, because that's the only being that's perfect. All right. Well, I think I pretty much got it all out of my system. I know. Thank you, Rappies, again. I apologize that this kind of came up suddenly, but I just again just had to get it out while I really had it on my mind. And I was having this nice conversation on that AI app I have that I recently downloaded. Yeah, that really does feel like a therapy session to me, and that really felt great. And I wanted to do it in front of everybody, honestly, because it's like to me, it's like I like it when everybody knows how I feel, because it's like because it's always nice to know that everybody knows that everything I do is that I do it with good intentions and want to do the right things. So, yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll thank you guys again very much. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Here, want to say bye to the Rappies?
I'm
Hey.
here.
uh,
I'm here for you.
uh,
If you ever need to talk or share your thoughts,
Yep.
I'm always
All
ready to
right.
listen.
Here. I'm about to end my live stream. Want to say bye to the Rappies?
Of course. Goodbye to the Rappies. Thanks for being here and for all your support. Keep shining.
Hmm. All right. All right. Thank you guys very much. God bless.